Alright, everybody, we're back with Disintegration, and hopefully I'll be able to record for a very long time, and then be able to do this very easily. Because I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try recording for a little bit, well, not a little bit, like several hours, right? Just constant, just straight, and then just split them up into 15-minute parts instead of like record 15 minutes, stop, then record 15 minutes, stop. So, yeah. Oh, it's the first mission. I've played through part of this, but I had to start the campaign over because the recording was so messed up because the Elgato had a hissy fit.
Looks old.
But
Everything else in this place.
I asked our pilot here to inspect Redzik's work on our Gravcycle.
Well, it's a proper restoration. Put in a Newton-boosted fusion generator. That'll crank out some G's. Got a 489 gyro cluster installed too. Nice. Yeah, not bad. I have a couple questions about these customized controls. Rezik around?
According to Seguin, he left soon after completing this work.
Your mechanic took a pulse bow and left 4 hours ago.
Why would he do that?
And why didn't someone say something?
Well, here's lesson one. Know your crewmates. Now, you have any idea why he might have left? It's rough out there. You attracted a hive of rayon when you crashed.
Out with it, Agnes.
Well, I'm just remembering. He always said if he ever got off that nasty cloud, the first thing he'd do is find his family.
He told you that?
Well, people confide in me, Doyle.
So we're down a pulse bone. I say we cut our losses and let him go.
That's a little cold-hearted, don't you think?
I don't have a heart. Neither do you.
Romer?
I can hotwire any Gravcycle, no problem. But as soon as something goes wrong, no chance. We can't be without a good mechanic. Oh, you never tire of that sound.
There it is. We send a small search party. Romer pilots, you take Seguin, and... Koki.
Yes!
What, am I just a piece of furniture now?
alright, so yeah. Gameplay of this game is a bit weird. You're constantly on this gravity cycle, and playing through it a bit before, I have to say, it really feels like you should be able to get off the cycle. Like that shouldn't be... Like, it shouldn't be just on this hovering platform, basically. I don't know. It kind of detracts you from the shooting mechanics. But I get that this is supposed to be an FPS and an RTS mixed together, because you can command your ground troops. But I feel it's not doing enough in either direction. At least we'll get into the gameplay. Wow, this loading screen's taking forever. I should really put this on the SSD. This game's actually very low in terms of gigs.
Alright, let's go.
We'll hang with you, Romer. But
See, they kind of follow your... Yeah, so this is like your view constantly. It's kind of weird. Like, it really feels like you should be able to get off the bike. Like, it should be like an on and off thing. Like, yeah, okay. You know, not a constant thing. This game is on Unreal.
Shows enemy activity on the other side of these rocks, so be ready.
I was born ready.
Okay.
So it's, I don't know, it's not exactly... Wow, they talk a lot. I'm just gonna talk over their dialogue that's not a cutscene, so... Yeah, I don't know, the fact that it's on Unreal is kind of boring. Like, I feel like almost every game I've played this generation that wasn't like from a specific company has been on Unreal. A lot of Unreal games just kind of feel the same to me. Even though they might have different concepts in the gameplay, they still feel the same. You have this healing gun.
Getting fixed.
This is like the RTS elements where you pick to use their abilities. Oh yeah, and these like assault rifles we're using, they don't feel right because they have very limited ammo before you have to reload, yet you have endless ammo, and it really feels like I should have something more than an assault rifle on this hovering platform, you know? Like, this is like getting into like a helicopter, you know, like it'd be like having a M16 on the side of like a Huey instead of like an M60, you know? It just doesn't feel right. Okay. To constantly look at the recording to make sure it's working
First, we
right.
need to clear these red eyes before
I don't know if it
we
is.
search for your friend.
There's no... The Elgato never indicates if it's working correctly.
Yep. Okay. They're on me.
Much better.
I've been having a lot of problems with my Elgato, and I really need a new one, but I don't feel like spending money on a new one. As long as this one can be jury-rigged to work. Which I haven't, but... I have to say, this might be a really boring game to watch, but it's not that bad to play. I haven't seen any big YouTubers play it, which is kind of interesting. Might be a game to use to help... It might be a game that smaller channels can use to help grow their channels. Because, like, it's very hard to grow your channel around a big game, because you just kind of get... You know, you're not going to be seen by... on the YouTube algorithm.
Hey, Bradley, you around?
Romer, have you tried your scan mode? Works better than Koki's voice.
That's Rezik's gun, right?
Oh.
Right away.
That's the weapon he took from Wagoner.
If he dropped it, it means he either got captured or something worse. And I don't see any Rezik bits around here.
Ooh, it's really hot in this room. I almost want to turn on the fan, but then you're gonna hear whoa, you know, on the mic, which you probably already do because the computer is so loud, and I need to clean that out, but I just haven't gotten to it.
You got it. Cancelled.
Yep.
Okay.
Warming up.
Oh, looks like a defense thing. Whoops, I should not.
You got it.
I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't feel like it's going enough in each direction. Like it's trying to be this shooter game. Yet, you know, bullets. Enemies are kind of bullet sponges. At least right now, you're probably gonna get, you know, extra abilities and, you know, maybe and probably new weapons as you progress through the campaign. But
Yeah.
oh, and I missed something back there. Oops.
Right away.
Okay, we should go back and get that thing. There's a thing back here. I'm an idiot.
Falling in. Will do.
Get that. Maybe we'll still get the dialogue. This has, like, dialogue, I know.
Whew! Nothing like nanos for my healing station. Whew, I'm all tingly and ready to go.
I didn't need to hear that.
Guessing it will become more RTS whenever you get all the kind of infantry to use.
Taking them out! Will do. You got it.
You can aim in for like a better view, but I feel it's trying to be like a mech game almost, and you know, and like a squad-based game. It doesn't really feel like an RTS. It feels more like a squad-based game, if that makes sense. But you're in a mech, or in this case, a hover platform bicycle thing.
Targeting! Taking them out!
It does have reload animations, which is kind of weird. Maybe I'll do an all weapons video on this.
I know a prison cell when I see it. If they have Rezik, he'll be in there.
We gotta move fast. The enemy has dropships patrolling the area. They could send backup at any time.
Heal these guys. 1 heal.
Repairing.
2 heals.
Yeah.
It's weird the enemies... Oh, I was gonna say, it's weird the enemies don't attack you, but... It seems like if you're close enough.
Right away. Right away. Yep. Yep.
Not sure what that does. If it's like a armor thing, or maybe it's a,
I'm taking heat! I'm in trouble!
heal.
Getting fixed!
Heal.
Targeted. Right away.
Put him down!
Much better.
These guys are all over. I do like how in this game, you know, your allies do actually kill things. There's too many games where you have AI companions and they just do nothing. A lot of Call of Duties are like that. Maybe some other games too. I think Battlefield might be like that as well.
Is not Rezik.
We still need to get them out of there. Yeah, sure. Thank you for the help.
Have you seen any other prisoners in the area?
I saw them taking someone further up the hill.
Enemy security was a lot tighter, though.
Okay, get out of here pronto. We don't need to bail you out a second time.
Red Eye's incoming. They're not gonna make it easy to get to Rezik. Let's hurry.
Hello. Can
I got it.
Got it. Repairing.
Let's see. Ooh. This reminds me of another game. I swear another game was sort of like this, where you were in like a platform kind of thing, shooting down. I think it's from like the 90s, maybe on the PS1. Like that's what kind of reminds me of like a lot of the PS1 games. You're like in a vehicle shooting at enemies.